YouTube, what's good? Happy Sunday, y'all. It's your boy Hendrick back with another video. So today we gonna react. I'm gonna react to this video by shout out to the Daily Wrap Up crew. I believe is their channel. Got a pretty large following. So I saw this video come across my home screen. I wanted to react to it. The gist of what they're talking about is they're gonna ask these ladies, should men essentially compete, for women out here in the dating market? And I want to give you my 2 cents on that. And without further ado, let's get to the video.
And why do you think men are scared to compete for a woman? Because I think, just to put some context to it, I think there was a post I seen where a woman was like that once a guy sees that a woman has, other guys competing for her, they kind of like, all right, well, now I'm good on that. Like, they can have their fun. I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? So why do you think guys are discouraged from competing for a woman?
Personally, I feel like men shouldn't have to compete for a woman, just as how I feel as a woman, I shouldn't have to compete for a man. So, like, strategically, the way I would move when it comes to, like, a guy, it's like, if I choose to vibe with you, you top 10, the competition will then be to keep me. That's what it is. Like, to get me, you lucky, but to keep me, that's the competition right there.
To get you, a man is lucky?
Yeah, because I would rather be by myself.
Alright, so I want to stop it right there. And I want to talk about that about what she said, because it's kind of crazy to me. So, first and foremost, let's get one thing clear. All of us who are dating, single, both men and women alike, in my opinion, y'all kill me, both men and women compete. At the end of the day, we both got to compete. We both got to put men compete for women. And how we compete is we have to be the best version of ourselves. We got to put our best foot forward. We got to make as much money as possible. We got to advance. We got to continue to grow. And by doing that, it puts us in a better position to have abundance and to get as many women as possible and be desirable to as many as women as possible by casting a wide net. And we understand, hey, men understand we got to compete with other men to get women's attention, because women have, especially attractive women, have hundreds of dudes trying to get at them. So those hundreds of dudes, whether they know it or not, are having to compete for the interest of that woman. So men, I think men know, okay, we got to compete. We know, hey, I'm competing with other men. Especially if I want an attractive woman, I'm not the only guy wanting her. There's going to be other dudes wanting that woman too. So from that standpoint, we're competing. In my opinion, I believe women don't want to compete for the top tier guys that they want. The guys that have, the resources, the looks, the physique, the work ethic, the height, all that stuff. Women don't want to compete for that guy because it's a lot of work. Because, hey, there's more women than men out here. So most women want the same guy, and women feel like they don't have to compete because, why do I have to compete? Because, hey, look at my DM. I got all these dudes wanting to hit me up and wanting to get at me. Why I got to compete for this guy? Why is this guy special? No, that guy's special because not only you want him, other women want him. And for the same reasons you want him, other women are going to want him too. So women are scared to compete because they don't like rejection. They don't want to be turned down. That's why they don't shoot they shot at men. Women have a lot of insecurities, and competing is one of them. So, and that's another reason why they want to do monogamy too. They want to do monogamy because they don't feel like they have to compete, and they don't want to have to worry about being possibly outshined by another woman. So, but let's continue with the video.
Honestly, I'm dead serious. Like I'd rather be alone. Like I don't need.
And right there, since they don't believe they want to compete, they would just rather be by themselves. But the truth of the matter is, they don't really want to be by themselves. They want to be with a guy who just only sees them as the apple of their eye. So they don't want to have to worry about if another woman's involved or what they got going on. So they want the top of the line guy, but they only want the top of the line guy for themselves. Why? Because hey, let's keep it a buck. Most women are selfish. So let's continue.
To do anything.
That don't sound like something worth competing for. I ain't gonna hold you.
Chill. It's not even like that. It's not even like that. I'm just saying, like,
your words are powerful. So you're already leading off with saying that.
So why do you think that somebody would want to be with somebody that don't need them?
No, I'm not saying.
I'd rather be by themselves.
Like, I would love.
She said that she'd rather be by herself.
I'm not saying like that. She's saying I could.
And she knows first of all, I'm 110% confident I am a prize, period. So I feel like it's not so
Alright, now let's break down what she just said right there. She just said she's 110% a prize. There's a difference between a prize and the prize. Totally two different things. On one accord, yeah, a woman could be a prize, but the guy that you want, that most women want, you know why he's the prize? Because he had to actually make something of himself. He had to acquire the king's ransom, so to speak. He had to work hard. It took years of it. He had to acquire skill sets to accumulate the assets that he had. He also, when it comes to his health and physique, had to work out. He had to be disciplined. Took years and years and years of work that most people, both men and women, aren't able to achieve. So, and if he has the physical attributes, like he's literally coveted by, let's keep it real, every ethnic group when it comes to women on this planet. So like he's desirable by everybody. It's not just a certain demographic of women. So that in itself makes him the prize. It's been that way since the beginning of time. Kings and queens, the king has always been the prize. The king has been the one who's always had the plethora of women because he has the resource, because he has the lands, because he's a conqueror. So a woman being a prize versus the man that you desire, that's desired by everyone across all continents and all walks of life in this world that we live on this planet, that's what makes him the prize. So I just had to do a quick breakdown on the differentiators between what is a prize and what is the prize. Let's continue.
And like to keep me, it's just like if I'm putting my energy, and it works vice versa. I'm not just saying for me; it's also for him. If I'm putting my energy into you because I want to fuck with you because I like you, and I'm taking the time out of like my life to spend time with you, whatever the case may be, then yeah, like you gotta try to fight to keep it. Like yeah.
So a man should compete.
That's the competition. In the
See, that's the thing though. Like men don't have a problem competing. We understand. Like people, this is just common sense though. Like as a guy, I'm with my woman. I already know, hey, I gotta put in work to keep her on the hook. And how I put in work is to make sure she has what she needs. And I'm still working on myself, doing what I gotta do to make myself desirable and keep her desire interest high in me. So we understand that, but the question that I have is, do women understand that they also got to put in work to keep that top flight guy if you have a top flight guy interested in you, there's work that has to be put in by the woman as well. It's not just aesthetics and being pretty. There's things that you have to do as well. There's tasks that needs to be completed on a day-in basis, on a weekly basis. Let's continue.
I'm not gonna put a man. I'm not gonna put a man in a position where he's competing against other men for me. That's what I'm saying.
Men are always competing against other men. That's in our nature. That's in our DNA. Whether we're directly competing with a specific individual, it doesn't matter. We know when we step outside, there's other men out here trying to get it, and we gotta get it too. Because if we don't, we're gonna be left behind. We're not gonna achieve our goals, and we're not gonna have success with women. So it's not even about that. Like, men generally know, like, hey man, it's a dog eat dog world out here. I gotta compete, and I know I gotta get it, just like other men who leave their homes and go, whether it work or whatever it is that they're doing, they know they competing as well.
You top tier, but the competition then becomes, all right, do you meet my standards, like, with keeping me? Because I'm pretty sure every man has a standard for a female, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have, like, it's like school. To get into a class, you need, like, prerequisites. To get into that class, you need to pass with a certain grade, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing like a relationship or somebody that ideally you would think of being with
But
you.
once you pass, you in that class, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And that means
But
you
you
won
said
the competition. Feel me?
But then you
Get
said
what-
the competition is the relationship.
No, I'm talking about, like, during the talking stage.
Oh, during the talking stage.
Yeah, like when you getting to know somebody, then that's
So you only talk, you in general, you only talk to one guy at a time in a day?
yes.
Nope.
Me personally, I can't do the two at the same time.
I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all. I've heard women tell me that too before, and that's not true. Man, no. Women are always going to go after the best option that's in the best interest for them. So for them talking to one guy, most women, I'm not gonna. Maybe she do, but most women don't operate like that. They don't operate where they're just dealing with one guy, and whether it work out or not, it's just one guy. Nah. They always have guys on standby. There's always another dude trying to get at them, especially if they look good. They're gonna entertain other men because women are going to do what's in the best interest for them for survival. It's in a woman's nature to do so.
It's annoying.
You know what a threesome is, you're saying.
What's annoying about it though?
I just can't. I can't be two places at once. It's gonna piss me off. I feel like I'm a snitch on myself in a situation where I'm talking to multiple guys at the same time. Like, I tried it. I'm not gonna lie, I tried it before.
Of course. See, look at that.
I'm like, you know what, cuz?
Backtracking on the lie. She says she tried it before. All women have done it. Because they're going to do what's in the best interest for them. They're going to pick the best, most suitable, desirable mate that they can find.
I can't do this. Like, it's I'm choosing between you and another man, and I can't do it. Like, my mind be in too many places at once with what I do in my daily life. It's just too much. I can't.
I feel like women will
Now imagine that. Her mind is all over the place just talking to multiple men. Now fellas, could you imagine how it is for a woman who's sleeping with multiple men? All the DNA, all the different energies that's being inserted into that woman, how corrupt her software must be. Think about that. When women out here dating and ain't been in a relationship for a long period of time, but they've been sleeping around. Typically, when women sleep around, they typically got certain dudes that they F with. And if they're sleeping with multiple men and within a certain period of time, just know her energy and her mind and her toxins are going to be all over the place.
Man, you get what I'm saying? Like, I believe you guys can't separate the two guys. You guys will be happy with Johnny's doing for you today and what Matthew's doing.
Yep.
They both making you happy.
Women will use a guy for one or two specific areas and then use another guy for X, Y, and Z. to make the complete pie chart, so to speak.
I
It's
think
not
that's
just
a whole
that,
lot,
no.
bro.
That's like for me. I
Women
feel
always
like-
got their favorite nigga, bro.
I-
That's a whole lot.
Oh,
Facts.
Yeah, I've dated multiple guys. Like
Facts.
this year, I was.
What he said was
dating,
facts,
multiple
y'all.
people,
Mm.
But I just gravitated to one person more
They always
because
got their
that's just
favorite
not like that's just natural. I don't. It's too much work. I don't know how guys do it, but it's just too much.
Because
work
you're not,
dealing
you
with
know,
someone else.
you know why it's hard for women to do it? Because you guys aren't supposed to be juggling multiple men. You're only supposed to be with one man. That's why the dating market is so effed up right now. But one of the reasons. Women are supposed to be gravitating towards one guy, one quality man who has his things in order. That's who you should be focusing your energy into, not multiple men trying to get this perfect guy in the form of 4 or 5 different men. No, find the best quality man, align yourself with him, see how he moves, see how he carries himself and what his vision is, not only for himself, but for you guys, and then gravitate towards him and be with him and align yourself with him and his vision and his goals. Focus on one man. That way your energy's aligned. His energy, if he's a good man, his energy will pour into you, and it will be good energy. Instead of dating all these guys and sleeping around with all these guys, that's a bad way to date, ladies. You find one decent brother, talk to him only. Pour your own energy until he shows you otherwise. Pour your own energy into one man. That's just my opinion. Let's continue.
Emotions. Like I had, but then when you're a female, and this is my definition of competition a little different, is like I feel like guys compete because when I'm dating multiple guys, I'm dating multiple guys, so you try to apply more pressure than the other guy if you really want the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had like one guy like he tried to take me like somewhere, and then the other guy he's like, well, he's taking me on a trip, well, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? But then you also have guys that's like, well, fuck her, like I'm not. Then you have guys that just fell back from me, like, oh, you giving him attention, then you don't need to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But it's just too much work. Focusing, my emotions be everywhere.
Exactly.
I really like you,
That's why
and I
women
also
should only
like
deal with
you,
one
but
man
it's
at a
too
time.
much, and then it's like you don't want to get serious either. Like I'm not ready to get serious. So the more pressure you're applying because you feel like you're competing with another guy.
And that's
it just
another
kinda-
thing. Being serious. If you're not, I've said this before. If you're dating to just sleep around and stuff, you shouldn't be dating. You shouldn't be going out on dates. Women and men, don't be going out on dates if all you're trying to do is hunch. If all you're trying to do is sleep around, man, just do that. You don't need to go on no dates to sleep with anybody. Especially women. To sleep with a guy, you just gotta go through your contact list. So if you're dating with intention, date. If you're gonna date, period, date someone who has similar intentions and their movements and thoughts align with yours. Let's continue.
That's how I feel. Like I can't do multiple. No.
I'm just a firm believer in karma. It's like that shit will weigh on my conscience heavy if I'm talking to multiple
No, you just let them
guys.
know. I let the guys know.
No,
Like I'm
no,
keeping
I'm-
my options open.
Yeah, that's true.
As you should.
Me
When you're
personally, I'm
dating,
not
men and
dating
women,
just to-
keep
just
it
to
a buck.
date. I'm dating for a purpose.
Be honest at all times.
So it's like it's kind of gonna weigh on my conscience knowing that I'm dating for a purpose, and then it's just multiple guys. I can't do that. It's gonna weigh on me.
But if you're dating for a purpose, right? And you got, know how they say don't put all your eggs in one basket?
Yeah.
Because you dating that one person and then
Women should put all their eggs in one basket for a quality man. And dating initially, the man has to prove himself to be quality over a period of time before you start considering him, ladies, before you consider him a serious option. If he's not moving with intent, if you are looking for a serious relationship and not only his words align, but his actions show that he has an interest in you of building something bigger than the both of you guys individually, that's who you should be taking seriously. Never actions always speak louder than words, but the actions have to align with the words as well, ladies. That's all I'm gonna say.
To know each other, you wasting your time because y'all not really compatible with each other.
Exactly.
Rather than if you know what I
That's
mean,
facts. What he just said.
around a little bit, you might have a better chance of meeting the person that you like.
Yeah, there's a process of elimination. I thought that
Yeah,
should be applied
that's
there too.
exactly.
So y'all never competed for a man
No.
before?
I
No.
feel like it's all about communication.
Mm.
So it's like if you really like someone, you should tell them where they at,
Mm.
where they stand,
Mm.
and even if you talk to multiple other people, you tell them where they stand. So there's no competition. The only
Exactly.
person who should be competing is really the ex if they want you back. The ex gotta do way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. What she said was just nonsense, really. No, it's competition on both parts. If there's a guy that you find suitable and attractive, ladies, just know other women like him too. Other women gonna want him too. So there's gonna be competition whether you know it or not. It's up to that man to let you know, hey, listen, I'm keeping it a buck. I'm dating other women. Other women have interests and I have interest in other women. And most of the time, if a woman likes the guy enough, that woman ain't gonna care if other women are involved. Let's keep it real. This whole competing, oh, I'm gonna fall back cause a man compete with other women. That's all BS. If they like that man, really effing with him, and he got his ish together, women gonna compete. They don't care. It's not even about competing. They'll share that man with another woman.
They still be wanting the chance, but it's like they sometimes when you dealing with
Sometimes
like
people work
It's
it out,
ego.
depends on the situation. Not all exes.
I don't
fuck
know,
up,
like me, there's not a lot of girls like me. Like I'm a real loyal person, so it's like my ex, he fucked up.
I hate when women say that BS right there. There's not a lot of women like her. No, there is a lot of women like you. There are women like there's a lot of pretty women, loyal women. There's women that cook, clean, that f real good and all that stuff. There isn't much differentiators between the women. So women thinking they're above others because I'm loyal. Nah, there's so many women. There's so many women out here on this planet, bro. There's plenty of women like you.
And now it's just like
There aren't many guys
and I'm not trying to
like the one you want. That's really what she should be
throw
saying.
all this stuff in my face. You feel me?
Lure you back in.
To lure me back in, but he did that before, and I was blind of what he was doing behind my back.
So fool you
So
once,
it's
so
like-
you can't fool you twice type of situation. Like,
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really like somebody,
I'm
you
not,
didn't
I'm
make this spin the
not,
block
I'm not
with me.
competing.
It don't matter how many
with
people
nobody.
you mess with. If you actually want to have sex and do all the extra stuff, you should have communication with that person
So let me,
and tell them where they
you said you're
stand.
not competing with nobody's daughter. Right?
No.
So again,
Realistically,
it's a guy that
of
y'all,
course, we're
it's
competing.
a
much
guy
time
that
as
you
well.
vibing with,
If you have to
everything.
compete, it's no reason you should be wasting your time.
Yeah, but say it's a guy that you vibing with, everything is clicking on all cylinders, but he's telling you, hey, I am dating, seeing other women.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
you
saying.
would- you would-
Realistically, you're competing regardless if the nigga's dating, he's dating the same way he's competing for me, yes. But I'm saying I'm not competing in a sense he really, really likes me, right? And he tells me he really, really likes me, or maybe he wanna settle down, whatever, but he just got this other girl lingering around. And let's say an ex, I'm not competing. That's what I'm saying. If we are both
That's BS. Trust me. If that guy is everything, if he checked most of the boxes, she ain't going nowhere. She could say that, but when a woman's emotionally invested in a man, she's not. She's not gonna just walk away. She may lash out, but if that guy, because trust me, whoever her favorite celebrity crush is, I promise you, he walk and say I'm interested and I want to be in a relationship with you. Yeah, but just know I got another woman. They folding with the quick. They folding like Like the boxes that you ran out of the U-Haul, man. Let's continue.
Agreement that like, yo, I'm fucking with you, you're fucking with me, whatever, and we're taking things serious, but you still got another girl lingering around. That's what I'm not competing. Because then it's kind of like, no, like, we're not doing that.
So
I don't buy it.
Having no effort.
Yeah.
If a dude has his ish
Yeah,
together,
because if you express to me, it's only
her favorite
certain
athlete,
things that
favorite
ask.
celebrity,
Nobody's gonna
she
get
she would
If you're
settle.
on like 2 or 3 dates, whatever, and you're still dating other people, we both weighing our options, that's fine. But if we sit down and have an agreement, like, yo, I'm fucking with you, and like, I really want to see where this goes or whatever, but for whatever reason you have somebody link.
See, she said if we have an agreement, that agreement is monogamy. So if you got, fellas, if you agree to monogamy, cool. That is your prerogative. That is your right. But you can't agree to monogamy with a woman and then be sleeping around on the low. Don't subscribe to that. If you're going to have multiple women, you got to let your woman know up front what it is. Any woman that you're dating, and if she rocking with you, she rock with you and understands. If not, then she just go about her business, and you find a woman that aligns with and is fine with you wanting to practice, polygyny specifically. Let's continue.
Or an ex that's around, I'm not competing. Because obviously you don't know what you want, and you're trying to keep me around, and I don't want that.
Well, if they tell you that they're not ready to commit, or you guys are still in the
Yeah, that's fine.
would you give them the time?
I would give them the time of day, but just know that I'm gonna also be looking around. So if I happen to see somebody else and they want to take me seriously, and I'm ready to take them seriously, then you're out the
They're
loop.
trying to guilt trip me.
That's crazy, because you just said earlier in the video how it's emotionally draining to be dealing with multiple men. So because that man's not moving in the time frame in which you're moving, you're gonna look for other options, even though you just said that earlier that you're not. It's emotionally draining to be dealing with other men. So in order for you to find another man who's seriously dated, it's gonna take multiple dates, and you're gonna have to emotionally invest your time to that man while you're still dealing with the other dude. That's crazy. Ladies, do not listen to this nonsense. This is foolishness.
But that's just the truth. That's the reality. Because then, if I'm ready and you're not, then you got me hanging around because who knows, you might pick her. Then what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, we're not doing that. If we establish that we fucking with each other and only fucking with each other, then
Yep, under the laws of monogamy is what she's talking about. I don't subscribe to that nonsense. Men, keep it a buck. Be firm and let your woman know. If you want multiple women, you tell her from jump what it is.
Like, you need the Instagram password. You need code to the phone.
Instagram. Okay, see, this is toxic nonsense. That woman right there on the far left. Women like her stay away. Any woman that, fellas, let me tell you something. Any woman that asks you for passwords and stuff, she doesn't trust you. She's not gonna trust you, and she's going to always be looking for a reason to leave your behind. She's always gonna be looking to seeing what you're doing. She's always gonna be checking up on you. She's always gonna be asking you what you're doing. If you don't respond to a text within a certain period of time, she's gonna call you and ask you, "Hey, did you not see my text? What's going on?" Stay away from women like that. That woman right there, no man should be considering her if she keeps that idealistic thoughts for a serious relationship.
I think guys do mess with it.
Respectfully.
No.
You know what Beyonce said? If a nigga fuck with me, if we're gonna fuck each other that way, we're building a career together and we're building everything together. Like, yes.
No, that's absurd.
No, so then you guys
That
all
sounds.
want to be hoes and y'all all want to be
You said
players.
Instagram.
Y'all not trying to commit. Then
You said-
you're not trying to commit.
No,
if
you
you can't do that, you can't commit.
You can't be ready for a relationship if you're gonna go in there making demands. You get what I'm saying? You gotta meet
It's
somebody.
not making
And
demands.
if you can't,
No, we're talking about.
if you don't trust
We already
me, then we
skipped the
can't.
stage. We're already fucking with
Hold
each
on,
other and all that.
one mic.
So how do you expect me to trust you? Because we sharing locations and all this other stuff.
Nope.
This is where we're already like.
I'm not
far
doing that.
along.
Hey man, listen, fellas, you set the rules and boundaries for the relationship. If a woman don't align with it, you leave her alone. Period. This isn't up for debate, negotiations. You work your behind off to get to where you are, and you have a good life for yourself. And when a woman want to come in and want to be with you, okay, you set the rules and you put the cards on the table and you let her know what it is. This isn't up for negotiation. Period. There's a in relationship. There's supposed to be a hierarchy. There's supposed to be order. The man's supposed to be the women say they want a man who's the head. Okay, well, I'm the head. That these are the rules that I have in place, and it's either you with it or you not. Let's continue.
I shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to do that. You should trust me. You should know that I respect you, like you respect me, and you should be good on that.
But that's never the case. That's never the case.
See, that's past insecurities. You say that's never the case. What does that have to do with me? If you with me and I'm telling you this is how I want things, if you don't like it, because of past, you gotta go. Don't project past trauma onto your next relationship. People do that ish all the time.
Say what y'all want to say, bro, but when you taking a girl serious and all that entertaining stuff in the DMs, that's not right. And
So what the fuck y'all be doing?
So what? We don't
Do the same. They do the same thing. They do more entertaining. You know why? Because they have more options to
I
entertain.
don't entertain niggas.
I don't entertain nobody.
Lie. I don't believe it.
You
I'm
talking to a
entertaining that
girl,
one
every
person.
time that girl you
One
love
mic. We gotta do a better job of just doing one mic. I know
Alright,
everybody,
sorry.
wants
No, but that's disrespectful. You talking to a girl, you telling her you love her, you want to take her serious and all this shit, but you in another girl DMs trying to spoil her, fight her out,
Yep.
and stuff.
Guys, under monogamy, if you focused on one, if you are locked in with a chick, just stay locked in with that chick. If you want to succumb to the rules of monogamy, that's what you do. If you know it's not in your nature to do so, do not get in no monogamous relationship with a woman knowing you are not capable of doing so. Don't do it. I don't subscribe to men getting in monogamous relationships and sleeping around. Nope. Don't do that. Don't entertain. Be locked in with that one chick. Once y'all have a foundation, y'all established, y'all want to be together, hey, brother, all women need to be invisible under the rules of monogamy.
you convinced that all men
But I'd rather, the thing is,
But I'm gonna let this play out. I've been talking y'all ear off. I'm gonna let it play out a little longer, and then I give my final remarks towards the end. Shout out, subscribe to Damn Daily Wrap Up Crew. They got some pretty good videos.
You think
Go check
all
them
men
out.
are just men that's just going into other women's DMs and
No.
just constantly shooting a shot at other women? You think that's just all men in general?
no, there's men.
Nah,
that-
I answer that. You gonna
Keep it real.
I mean, yeah. Oh shit.
No,
Straight.
no, I'm
It's
not
maybe
gonna
the man I'm
I'd rather,
attracted to.
like she
Oh,
was saying,
okay.
I'd rather-
There you go.
The man I'm attracted to, like
Okay.
you gotta have more of a firm thing if
So you're attracted to men that get multiple women?
Oh shit. No, I'm just attracted to.
Yep. You saw that smile? The one in the black on that smile right there. Yes. Women are attracted to men who got other women. Yes, they are. Because in a woman's mind, as crazy as it sounds, in a woman's mind, they feel like, hey, why do I like you if no one else does? That's how they think. When a man got multiple women, he's desirable. Other women want him. He the man. That's how women know he the man. When they see another woman liking him and sweating him and all that, they're like, dang, what is it about him that's so special? Now they're interested. Now they're curious. Now they want to inquire. That's just how it is. Let's keep it. All these celebrities, rich dudes, they got multiple women, and women don't be caring because they know he got motion.
Like
You know.
I like a G. Like I'm attracted to like G ass niggas. Like that's how I'm attracted to. So,
Exactly.
Like, I gotta be careful with that. I gotta like switch up. Like
She not going
You on
to.
a path to
Yeah,
destruction.
I mean,
I
yeah.
gotta start dating corny niggas.
No.
No,
She attracted the GASS ninjas. She attracted to the hood superstars is what I like to call them.
Why?
That's what she like.
Other people think
And them hood superstars guarantee you they got multiple women.
We as women gotta start taking accountability for the men
Yeah,
that we
but-
choose.
yeah,
Okay.
Wait, what?
We as women gotta start taking accountability for the men that we
I'm
choose.
glad she said that.
Me too.
You feel like you want to live with the women. Like, what's the problem about
I'm
sharing?
women need to take accountability for the men that they choose. You know what? Yeah, that is. I'm glad she said that because honestly, women do not know how to pick men at all. As far as a suitable partner for a long-term standing relationship, building family, marriage. Women pick with their eyes and what's in between their legs and their feelings and emotions. That's the problem. They'll pick a guy if he look good, got muscles and tall, and if he got some bread and is generous with his resources. They view that as the end all be all for why that man would be a husband, which is
It's
sad.
not the problem. It's the idea of like having to ask or having
You
to.
shouldn't have
Because
to
you know what,
ask.
my ex, he had the password to my phone, but it wasn't because I asked for
Yeah,
anything. It was just like, oh no, babe,
shook
get in my
right
phone.
now.
Here's my
That's
password.
I would never.
You're so
No,
shook
that-
right now.
But
Like,
I would never.
no,
Crazy.
He had the password to my phone. I had the password to his phone. But
I
it
don't-
was-
I don't
it
want
wasn't
no
because,
password
like,
in no
give me your
woman's
password.
phone.
It wasn't like that. It was just like,
If you cheat and I find out you gone. Part of a woman's love is her loyalty to that man and his respect. If a woman cheat on you, fellas, she don't respect you and she don't have loyalty. She gotta go. Simple.
phone really quick, and he just needed my fucking password, and
yeah,
he has it.
it's not like
But- Yeah, but he didn't have. He
I
didn't. I
asked
don't.
you for it.
I don't
No,
want to
no,
have
but-
the passwords to his accounts and all that because
That's
at that
crazy.
point it's
No
like,
man should be asking no woman
what is
for
the
no
reason behind-
passwords.
If I feel like I gotta ask you, are you doing something, or I gotta question anything, then that means that I don't fully trust. We shouldn't even be in this relationship.
Exactly. Walk away. That's it. If
Yeah.
fellas, ladies, if y'all don't trust y'all significant other, have a conversation, and if it's still lingering, just go. Save yourself the headache, because at the end of the day, your relationship should be bringing you peace and tranquility. If it's not, move away. It's toxic. Step away
You
from
feel
it.
like you gotta do all of that, then you with the wrong nigga.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I shouldn't feel like I shouldn't be on.
What's a relationship without trust? And
If you
Thank
feel-
you.
clearly don't have no trust for the niggas you in a
Yeah, if you
relationship
feel
with.
that way, you should automatically cut it off. Because I know if I even feel an itchling, like you acting a little
That's
weird,
fucked up
like
that
you
y'all
kissed
feel
me
like
weird
that,
today.
It's all
I'm
about
gonna.
the energy. I don't feel like it's
That's
with the
fucked
phone.
up.
I can tell
It's
with,
the energy.
with Nelly, she probably would go through the phone, not find nothing, and be like, this thing got a second phone, he
No,
didn't
and
have a
then
second
still
phone or
find
some
out
shit like
something.
that.
No,
Y'all taking it like far already because it's not that. It shouldn't be a problem. I'm not saying we have to do it, but it shouldn't be a problem. You get me? Like,
Yeah, I
even if
believe
the
that.
nigga's like, who's in your DMs? And I say, here's my phone. You should be able to give me your
You
phone
say you
back.
don't
I
have to
get
do
what
it,
she's
but it sounds like
saying.
you got a checklist. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No,
Like,
I get-
alright,
No, it's
Instagram,
not that.
check.
It's like if a man's asking you, like, who you DMing? Like, he wrong for
Why y'all
that.
gotta ask
Yeah,
that? That's
So
what
that's
I'm
what I'm saying.
saying.
Yeah, that question should be coming up. But
I don't know.
I do like if I was to ask, right? And
I
something
think
like
I'm a.
I would do it just to do it. You know what I'm saying? Not because I really want to. But if I was to do that and then he had a weird reaction, then it would kind of bother me.
I would just say take the nigga
I
phone and
don't
run
know.
and see how you
So
react.
if you
Maybe work in the nightlife. like,
if you ask your man, I whatever, let me see your phone or whatever, and he's like, for what?
But
You're
yeah,
done.
that's what
You
I'm
gotta
saying.
skedaddle, honey bun, because why are you acting like
oh,
that?
a bitch is calling you,
No,
like,
I'm gonna be
DMing
like,
you,
I'll
and
be
I
like,
say,
yo, I
let
just
me
wanna-
see the DMs.
now-
Why can't you show me? Why can't we be open about
But now,
stuff?
as a,
Let's try to.
That's
but now
crazy.
as a man, I'm in my head because like, why you asking me that? What are you doing that's making you think that I'm doing?
Yeah, like what
You know I'm
triggered
saying?
that
So
question?
that's why I don't ask, period, because that is
I'm-
it's the truth, and that is
Women, let me tell you
like,
something, man. Women don't just ask things just out of just for asking out the blue. There's always method to the madness, man. For her to be asking you to pull out, she either seen something or something's been planted in her mind that she just need to check your phone. You know, women's intuition or a conversation with a homegirl or a family member, or she's seen something on social media. Women are very easily influenced by other people.
And then we both good. We trust each other. Everything flowing. Women like to make up problems in their head and then ask you stupid
It's
questions.
not in our head. Stop doing that.
That's
It's not in our
not
head.
It's in your head.
It's
No,
a
it's
if.
not.
It's a if. And sometimes it's just that time where, I be feeling down for the count and I be wanting reassurance. Just as how I would want my man to be like, reassure him. Like, I feel like
That you
it's
still
a
love me.
yeah,
That
you
you
know
still
what
care
I'm
about me.
saying?
You know what the
By going through his phone.
No.
You know what the flaw in that is though? It's like, okay, I'll give you an inch. I'll do it for you this time. Then now it's like, where's your location?
Oh,
Then you,
location is
look,
crazy.
but
Yeah,
that's what I'm
how
saying.
it starts.
That's how it starts.
That's
You
how
wanna
it
see my
starts.
DM,
Yeah.
Then you want to know why I am. Then you want to know why I ain't answering my phone. Then you want to know why I ain't answering a text. Just everything is getting overanalyzed.
No
You get what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
So if you like, well, you did it for me before.
Well, let me tell
What's
you.
up now?
I don't know why
What's
it has
up
But let me
now?
tell you, this is exactly why I
I don't know
don't
why it has
have
to
to
be
phone. I don't do
toxic,
none of
though.
that. I don't do none because social media is toxic.
First of
And I
all,
don't
social
care what
media gonna
nobody
get caught up.
Oh, go
shit.
ahead.
I mean, social media gonna get you caught up faster than your actual phone will.
Yeah.
Let's
Facts.
just be honest with that.
Social
Like,
media
social media
has
is
been the
so
key
toxic.
deterrent
Everything
from a
we
lot of
do, we're analyzing
relationships.
A heart eye under a picture from a friend from 3 years ago, or a guy you used to talk to months ago, means something today. You know what I mean? Or maybe you know what I mean? That means that so you just now started fucking because why he commented on your recent picture? Excuse me, sir. I don't control this man's actions. Like, you know what I mean? It's too much. This girl, she loves your man's story, right? And it's really just a story, and it could be a drink that the nigga got. Why she hiding it? Oh, she was with you? Are you insane? But that's how deep social media is. It's so tough. I'd rather not know. I don't want no passwords. I don't want to see it because it just makes you crazy.
It's just I'm not investing energy and time for
It
this
sure
to get stuck
does.
in my face. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I think that's the issue.
And the thing is, I work nightlife, so it's like I feel like men, they automatically don't.
But that's
trust
your
me.
problem. You work in nightlife and you seeing every man that's
I work
approaching.
No, you're not listening. I said automatically men. I feel like men don't trust me.
Yeah, and you're
And
not.
so I feel like
No, they're not
that's
going
why
to.
this is what
As
they
well,
do.
because you're assuming that.
Because you're
every man is
literally,
like how those-
men don't trust you because you in the Lions Den at the club. I don't know where she worked, nightclub, I don't know, bartender. I don't know what she does. Bottle girl, I don't know what she does, but like, yeah, like it's a red flag. A woman outside, and that's what you do for a profession. You in front of all these dudes and all types of income levels. Yeah, it's men would rather deal with a woman who's at home and not outside all the time. Let's call it for what it is.
or that's approaching you on nightlife time.
Mm-hmm.
We're not. Every guy's not that guy. You in that type of environment, so of course it's on that hit it and miss it type shit.
Mhm.
So you gotta understand if you're in a different atmosphere, you're gonna get a different type of guy.
No, I know, but I'm feeling like if we want to potentially get married one day, what's the problem with sharing passcodes?
I wouldn't offer you a ring if you already chastising me like I'm your child. I'm your man.
The fact that you're taking it that way, that's just insecure, and it shows that you're doing something wrong.
He's
No,
insecure.
not at all.
Not insecure, it shows that you're doing something
fellas,
wrong off red.
Don't deal with women like this. I promise you. It's a headache.
Don't
It's
know,
toxic.
I disagree.
It's toxic.
I disagree because I'm a part of nightlife as well.
Yeah.
So literally finding a man in the club is a hit or a miss.
I
Like,
found the guy I'm talking to now. I met him. and I
it's
was
a hit or a
about-
miss. You're gonna either find a good guy in the
Especially
club or
the
you're gonna find a
industry.
bad guy out of the club. That's just how it is. You're just gonna have to vibe with him and give him the benefit of the doubt in the moment.
If y'all going to the club to find y'all mate, y'all already failed. Y'all not gonna find. Y'all not gonna find y'all mate or y'all lover at all at no club. The only thing y'all gonna find is men and women are just there for vibes and lustful intentions. Y'all not gonna find no husband, no wife, or nothing. So, if that's where y'all going to find love, y'all dating wrong.
And once you realize, like, oh, this is the guy that I potentially want to be with, and go based off of that.
Yeah,
I
because
can't put nothing past nobody. Though.
Yeah, because he could say the same for you. Like you're saying, like they depict you that way. So why would you want? Because you're depicted like that, and you don't like feeling like the way they're depicting you. Like, oh, she work in a club, so they could probably be saying, oh, you are. Not saying you are, but you know what I'm
No,
saying?
they
Like,
automatically think,
but
oh,
she got all that and all that. Like shows the niggas' faces, blah blah blah. Why would you want that? you don't like that depiction, so don't depict the guy the same way. That's how I take it.
But
Because
I think the flaw is
Booking.com
Oh,
has all
ads,
kinds of
ads,
things because some
ads.
love a rustic cabin. Others feel differently. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Gotta suffer through the ads.
GLP-1 starting at $149 plus a free behavior change program. Deal of the century.
Burt's Bees Rescue Lip Relief moisturizes and adds a hint of flavor, so it feels like if a waterfall of golden honey rescued your lips. Crisis averted. Yeah, feels kind of like that. Burt's Bees, a touch of wonder.
What if your morning is just easier? The Wawa?
especially with you in your head, you think there's only two types of men. Either they the G or they're corny. Like there's no in between
No,
for
it's
you.
not.
Like, you know what I'm
I've
saying?
dealt with good men. That's the problem. I've dealt with good
You've
men.
dealt with good men. Where are they?
Been there for me, supported me. But the thing is, they were cheating on me and playing me behind my back. And I had no idea. That's what I'm saying.
So supporting you was the good part of them, but cheating on you is the so. Beyond the support, what else made
Or
him a good
potentially
man?
trying to cheat, yeah.
No, I'm
Just
saying
everything
besides the
else.
supporting you part, what made him a good man?
I mean, he did everything good. What do men do? They
Shit, you gotta tell me what you find
Besides-
was good.
supporting you. What? Like,
No,
what else do you need?
Oh, so that's
the
what you
fucking
mean.
law. That's it.
She can't even name. She don't know what a good man is. She can't even name what that man did, and how, and what value he brought to make your life and change your mindset overall. If a woman can't name those things, she's never had a good man.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
can't
no
fuck
emotional
up.
She
stability
cooked.
in your relationships. That's what you're saying. Like they're only there
To support.
to support and provide for you, basically.
You're not gonna find a
You're
healthy
not
relationship.
gonna find a healthy
Everything.
relationship because like
It's
where's
deeper
loyalty,
than
where's
that.
trust,
Yes, all
where's
that.
like
That's what I'm
no, but
talking
that's not,
about. But
he didn't
there's
have
no
that.
trust, there's no loyalty if you cannot do that.
Then he's not a good
Then
man.
he's not a good man.
Exactly.
He's-
So why is
he's your
everybody getting
father.
so worked up
Because
and saying I'm
that's-
toxic?
Because that's a father. He's a father to you. He's supporting you. That's a dad.
You're-
No, like that's
We're
not.
talking about the passcodes.
No, yeah, but
What?
No,
You're
but
so-
that was all underlining. That's insecurity. That's you lacking trust in a partner. Like,
Supporting doesn't have to be with money. It could be emotionally, mentally.
but he's not supporting you emotionally, or
If
he doesn't
he's
care about your
cheating on you,
emotions. He doesn't
if he's
care about
cheating
you
on
at
you.
But
all.
what I know what's happening behind my back, I don't know. That's what
No,
I'm
but
finding
the
out.
overall
But he
picture
doesn't
is
take it
he's
into
not. He's,
consideration.
yeah, he
But
don't
you-
care if you crying later on because you
Yeah.
have to find out.
But you still describe him as a good man.
That's not.
And you
In
still,
my face.
that's not a good man.
That's
If you're
not
not a
a
good
good
man,
man.
you're
That's
not
not
good
good
man,
man.
you're not a
In your
good
face,
man.
like,
If
that's
he
how
can't be a good man, in
That's
your
why I have
face,
trust issues.
But what we asked you just now, you say you had good men in your life because they support you or whatever, blah, blah, but he was cheating.
he really
That's
just
not-
bought your time.
Yeah, that's not a good man.
He's pacifying you with gifts.
Yeah.
He's just paying for
He put me
you.
in position and everything, opportunities and everything.
that don't mean
So-
shit if he cheating.
My thing
It's
is
crazy.
you cheating like men based off your past traumas, right? So basically, when you come into a new relationship, you bringing that trauma with you, and you're not giving him a chance because you automatically like, oh, I gotta have this, and that in order for me to trust you.
You guys are assuming. I didn't say automatically. I said if
Later
we're
down the line.
potentially
You said we in a relationship, we deep
in
in a relationship, right?
relationship,
Right.
potentially thinking of marriage. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about.
Yeah, I agree with
I'm not
that.
talking about where we're competing with each other or talking to other people.
I'm talking
If
about in
we're
a
talking to
relationship.
other people, it's not. There's no point of doing that.
Yeah, but it's the way I get what you're saying because I mean, like I said, like me and my ex, he had the password to my phone and stuff,
Yeah,
but it wasn't.
no
But the problem is like you demanding it. Don't say like you're
You guys are
demanding.
assuming that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's no,
I
but
never
that's
You
demand anything.
you said it should be expected.
If we're planning to get married, yes.
That's crazy.
I shouldn't be a
It's a
demand.
demand. If you're expecting it and it should be done,
It should not be
you're
a
not using
problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. Cause I don't mind. I feel like I would openly give my man the password to whatever.
First of all,
Especially work life.
Man, hey man, fellas, don't. If a woman's demanding that from you, leave her. Don't even waste your time, bro. It's not even worth the headache. It ain't even worth the headache, bro. Just leave her alone.
Run businesses together.
She has issues that stem far beyond you, that you are not qualified to even take on, bro.
Where I'm coming from. They say we're
It's not because I do feel
everybody
like
else getting all work
in my relationship it's okay. So like later on in the lines, whatever, we have each other's password, it's not a problem. But my thing is, it's not a demand to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not demanding.
That's it for the video. If y'all want to check them out, they got more videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. It's your boy Hendrick, man. Road to 5K subs. The grind never stop. And I'm out. Y'all hope y'all have a great Sunday. Peace.